Delighted, honoured to say World Cup winner. How good does that sound?
Oh.
Emmanuel Petit is with us here in the studio for the next 2 hours. Emmanuel, lovely to see you.
Good morning, Emmanuel.
Very good morning,
my
guys.
French brother.
We have decided to do the next 2 hours in French.
In French,
So-
and no swearing.
Okay, so bonjour.
Bonjour.
That's all I've got, actually.
Yeah.
It's lovely to see you. Look fantastic, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah?
You get better with age. You look great. Are you feeling good?
Really?
Yeah, really.
I like the red as well.
You're not
You're not
convinced?
joking, right?
No, you look good, Emmanuel.
You look great.
Yeah,
You look
okay,
good. I
thank
like the
you, guys.
jacket, the hair.
You
everything
too,
looks
guys,
great.
yeah.
Beard looks
Okay.
great. It looks wonderful.
What is this?
This is what you won. This is
what Harry Kane's bringing home.
Where did
in
you
about
buy
6
this?
weeks.
You know,
We stole it from your
market?
locker.
In the street?
I am holding up a World Cup, by the way. You last time you were in with
Color is horrible.
It's not the right colour.
you say this is not the real one.
No, definitely not.
What is that? When you see that,
Yeah.
even though it's a replica, obviously a poor
That
replica.
represents a lot for me. Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Emotions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Souvenir.
When you came in with me and Benti, you brought in what?
The real one.
Was it your? Yeah, we wish the winner's medal you brought in, or what? A smaller version?
No,
What
I
did you
don't.
remind me.
No, I don't find my medals anymore, you know.
What do you mean you don't
It's
find
a
it?
pity, you know, because FA Cup, Premier League, French League, or French Cup, or European Cup as well, and World Cup, I don't find my medals anymore.
What do you mean?
That's
you don't
why
have them?
I put my trophy in the bank, because now I know that they're secure.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. We'll talk World Cup in just a moment.
Mhm.
But the person next to you, Gabby,
Yeah, I know. I
Last-
talked to him this morning. You know why?
because of the PSG shirt thing.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
I was very disappointed, you know, with Gabby because I like him a lot. And I thought to myself, is it because he likes Paris Saint-Germain or he hates Arsenal?
Do you know the reason was? Because, like, I've been to Paris many times. My favourite spot to have food is, I know you'll know it more than me, La Avenue. Where you sit outside.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's lovely
yeah.
inside. I just love Paris. I love the people. I have a cousin.
Really?
Yeah, in France as well. So,
What's his name?
Jacquet.
Aimé Jacquet?
Yes. No, I'll apologise to Emmanuel.
Why do you put it back yourself, Gab?
No, because Emmanuel, like, you know, Arsenal legend, and, you know, Cundy got in my ear. You know, Cundy, like, polluted my mind. So I'm going to stay away from Jason Cundy now. Yeah. Or we move on.
Have you forgiven him?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you, Emmanuel. Thank you.
That's enough Arsenal chat.
Yeah.
We'll talk Arsenal a bit later on. Let's focus.
Because we won the Premier League, so
Exactly.
I don't care anymore. So.
Do you know what? It's funny you say that. I actually haven't seen the Champions League final. How'd you get on in that? I was like that. What happened in that? I'm guessing you beat them.
Again, I don't understand.
Champions
what
League
you're
final. What happened in that? Where were you for that game?
saying. I was in Paris working with so many Paris Saint-Germain fans, and you know, I was normally I was supposed to work until 1 o'clock in the morning, but after the final whistle, I said to the boss, I said, listen, I can't stay with you. You all love Paris Saint-Germain. I appreciate that you deserve to win, but it's time for me to go.
And off
Enjoy
you
your
went
party.
into the sunset. What do you make of the World Cup? You enjoying it? Before we talk about
So far,
individual teams?
you know, I'm not thrilled, if I can say that.
Yeah.
I think the level is not that good. It's normal because it's the first game. There is so many new teams, you know, into this competition. So don't expect, you know, great games at the start of the World Cup. So I wait until I make a judgment of it.
What was your experiences at the World Cup yourself as a player? Did you feel that the first game is a bit...
It's always difficult,
Yeah, the
Gabby.
first game, yeah. Okay.
Always difficult because the emotions, you know, is very intense, and you have to find the right balance, you know, to get into the game. And so everything's going to your mind, and you think differently. You know, you want to be able to play well at the beginning, but you don't know, and especially when you play against a team, you have no idea. You never met them. You know,
Yes.
you don't know the players. You know, so it's very strange. You have to manage, you know, your emotions, and it's quite difficult, you know, to do that the first game.
The big result yesterday came, of course, with Spain being held to a 0-0 draw against debutants Cape Verde. I don't know if you're aware of it. The Spanish captain Rodri criticised their defensive
Who
approach
said that?
to the game. Rodri.
He did?
He said, "This is what he said. He said that's how they play. They don't get past midfield. It's a matter of improving our finishing."
I think it's arrogant.
Tell me
don't
why.
expect Cape Verde to get the position of the ball and to create many occasions against Spain. Spain is one of the best team in the world. So the way he said that, I think this is disrespectful for Cape Verde. And I think you should look at yourself in the mirror because you should have done better than that to win that game. You had some occasion to score, you didn't, and I think you have to put credit on the Cape Verde players because I think they defended like lions on the pitch.
Let's not forget as well, Spain had 27 shots, 7 shots on target. Ferran Torres has got to score that one way it's the bar. Sometimes you got to look at yourself, not at the opposition. Are you look at? We don't want to go back to Arsenal.
Frustrations.
If Arsenal went open against PSG, we've seen what happened in the Bayern Munich game. You have to play to your strengths. And Cape Verde, like you says, defended like lions. The goalkeeper was outstanding.
You know, if you don't like their style of play, it's up to you to do enough, you know, to win that game. I mean, I don't like those criticisms, you know, when you meet opponents that are not at the same level. And at the end, you share the points, and you think, they were too defensive. And
He's done that before, Rodri.
Yeah,
in Scotland that he did it.
Exactly.
Game, he did the same thing, yeah.
So I don't like it at all.
Do you think we're going to see a lot more of that in this World Cup with the so-called bigger teams being held against the smaller ones? We saw it with Brazil and Morocco, right?
Of course.
Do you think it's a case of you would have played against one of the greatest Brazil sides of all time? Do you think it's a case of the bigger teams aren't as big as they used to be and the gap is much smaller now? And maybe the smaller teams have worked them out a bit?
The gap is not the same that it used to be before. So they have to realize that even small team, you know, has improved a lot individually and collectively. And, you know, nowadays, those guys are prepared the same way physically. So at the end of the day, I think the difference can be made technically and the creativity as well. You can see that those teams that Rodri is talking about, they have unity. They don't have great players, but the fact that they're all working for each other make it very difficult for the opponent.
Has anyone impressed you yet as much? I mean, Germany scored 7, right? And we were talking about that.
I was not impressed so far from the start of the World Cup, but there is one team that impressed me a lot. That was Morocco. For the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought, ooh, be careful. So I'm very curious about what will happen tonight between France and Senegal.
Tough
because
game.
Senegal as well is a very, very good team.
Yeah, very good.
So I think we're going to probably have some surprise soon.
Okay. Do you think Scotland will get out of that group, by the way?
I think... they have a chance, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Brazil, you know, are not the same as used to. But I think Scotland, the fact they won the first game, I think it's very, very important to win the first game because otherwise it would be very difficult for Scotland afterwards.
I think as well, Brazil, there's a lot of pressure, isn't there, back home?
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, there's pressure in a lot of countries. But
after the display they did against Morocco, you know?
Yeah. And like every World Cup, Brazil back home, the fans, the media, like football is everything, isn't it? They have to perform. And I like I said to Andy, didn't I, yesterday, they should make a few changes. You look at the options they've got.
Now you understand why Ancelotti took Neymar into the squad.
Yes.
Yeah.